In this video, we are going to discuss narcissistic projection, definition, causes, association of a narcissistic projection with personality disorder, effects of narcissistic projection on both the individual engaging in the behavior and the people around them, treatment for narcissistic projection, and, what is most important, coping strategies for dealing with narcissistic projection. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are new on this channel. Definition of narcissistic projection. Narcissistic projection is a defense mechanism in which a person unconsciously projects their own negative qualities or traits onto others, rather than acknowledging and dealing with those qualities within themselves. Signs of narcissistic projection: blaming others for one's own mistakes or failures. Feeling attacked or criticized even when others are trying to help or provide feedback. Refusing to take responsibility for one's own actions or decisions. Projecting one's own negative qualities onto others, such as accusing others of being selfish, manipulative, or dishonest. Feeling constantly victimized or persecuted by others, even when there is no evidence to support this belief. Having a grandiose sense of self-importance and a belief in one's superiority over others. Seeking constant admiration and attention from others, and becoming angry or defensive when this attention is not received. Engaging in gaslighting behavior, such as denying or distorting reality to make others doubt their own perceptions or experiences. Displaying a lack of empathy or concern for others' feelings or needs. Being hypersensitive to criticism or rejection, and responding with anger, defensiveness, or revenge. Causes of narcissistic projection. There is no single cause of narcissistic projection, but it often develops as a defense mechanism in response to various internal and external factors. Some common causes of narcissistic projection include childhood trauma or neglect. Childhood experiences of abuse, neglect, or rejection can lead to feelings of worthlessness, insecurity, and a need to protect oneself from further emotional pain. Projection can become a way to deflect these negative feelings onto others. Low self-esteem. Individuals with low self-esteem may engage in projection as a way to bolster their own sense of worth or to avoid facing their own flaws or weaknesses. Narcissistic personality disorder. Individuals with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, often engage in projection as a way to protect their fragile self-image and avoid feelings of shame or inadequacy. Insecurity or anxiety. In situations where a person feels uncertain or anxious, they may project their own fears or insecurities onto others as a way to avoid confronting their own emotions. Fear of abandonment. Narcissistic individuals may fear being rejected or abandoned by others. Projection can help them distance themselves from others and avoid vulnerability. Need for control. Narcissistic individuals often have an intense need for control and power. Projection can help them assert control over others by manipulating their perceptions and behaviors. Lack of emotional regulation skills. Individuals who struggle to manage their own emotions may use projection as a way to avoid uncomfortable feelings or to externalize their emotional experiences onto others. Learned behavior. In some cases, individuals may learn projection as a coping mechanism from their family or social environment, or as a result of exposure to cultural norms that value denial or avoidance of emotional pain. Effects of narcissistic projection. Narcissistic projection can have negative effects on both the individual engaging in the behavior and the people around them. Here are some potential effects of narcissistic projection. Strained relationships. Engaging in projection can strain relationships with others, as it can create an atmosphere of distrust and resentment. People may feel attacked or unfairly blamed for things they have not done, leading to conflict and arguments. Emotional distress. People who are the targets of projection may experience emotional distress, as they may feel confused, hurt, or frustrated by the behavior. They may feel as though they are being gaslighted or manipulated, which can cause feelings of anxiety and depression. Lack of trust. People who engage in projection may find that others start to doubt their credibility or honesty. This can lead to a lack of trust in the relationship, which can be difficult to repair. Lack of self-awareness. Narcissistic projection can prevent individuals from developing self-awareness and acknowledging their own flaws and weaknesses. This can inhibit their ability to form meaningful relationships. Disconnection from reality. Projection can cause individuals to have a distorted view of reality. They may become convinced that their projections are true and that others are the source of their problems, rather than acknowledging their own role in the situation. Isolation. Over time, people may begin to distance themselves from someone who engages in projection, which can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. Negative impact on personal growth. Narcissistic projection can interfere with personal growth and self-improvement, as it can prevent someone from acknowledging and addressing their own flaws and weaknesses. This can lead to a lack of self-awareness and an inability to learn from mistakes. Reinforcement of negative behavior. Engaging in projection can reinforce negative behavior patterns, as it can create a cycle of blame and defensiveness. Over time, this can make it difficult for someone to break free from these patterns and develop healthier ways of relating to others. Overall, the effects of narcissistic projection can be damaging and long-lasting, and it is important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with this behavior. Coping strategies for dealing with narcissistic projection. If you are dealing with narcissistic projection, there are several coping strategies that can help you manage the situation and maintain your emotional well-being. Here are some tips. Set boundaries. It is important to set clear boundaries with the person engaging in narcissistic projection, such as letting them know what behaviors are unacceptable and what consequences there will be if the behavior continues. Don't take it personally. Remember that the person's behavior is not about you. Try to separate their projections from your own sense of self-worth and recognize that their behavior is a reflection of their own issues and insecurities. Seek support. It can be helpful to talk to a therapist, support group, or trusted friend or family member about your experiences with narcissistic projection. This can provide a safe space to process your feelings and develop strategies for coping with the behavior. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself by engaging in activities that you enjoy and that promote your emotional and physical well-being. This may include exercise, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. Stay calm. When the person engages in projection, try to stay calm and respond in a non-defensive way. This can help to de-escalate the situation and prevent it from spiraling into an argument. Consider professional help. If the person's behavior is having a significant impact on your mental health and well-being, it may be necessary to seek professional help. A mental health professional can educate you on narcissistic personality disorder and help you understand the dynamics of the relationship you are in. This can be empowering and help you make more informed decisions about how to move forward. In some cases, medication may be prescribed to help manage symptoms associated with narcissistic projection, such as anxiety, depression, or obsessive-compulsive tendencies. Remember, seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It can provide you with the support, tools, and resources you need to navigate challenging situations. Consider ending the relationship. If you are considering ending a relationship with someone who has narcissistic projection, it's important to take some time to reflect on your decision and consider the potential consequences. If you feel that your physical or emotional safety is at risk, it may be necessary to end the relationship immediately. Remember that dealing with narcissistic projection can be difficult, but it is important to prioritize your own emotional health and well-being. By setting boundaries, seeking support, and practicing self-care, you can take steps to manage the situation and maintain your own sense of self-worth. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to share your experiences in comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video.